check it. I want to talk about the narcissistic person and the ghosting and the not replying back or not answering your calls. Let me tell you this. I never experienced it. So if it did happen to me, I was just like them. So I never actually ever took if somebody, ghost me or didn't call me back or didn't answer me. That wasn't a problem for me because I thought that's just how it go, because, as in my childhood, that happened to me through my childhood. So when I got in the world and I seen people do that, I never actually really paid it any attention because I thought that was just the part of life until now that I'm an adult and I'm a mature adult. See, when I was an immature adult, I was like, adult kid, you get what I'm saying, or adult child. I went with the game. That was just now that I know that there are games being played by evil, like, yeah, that's crazy, but when you're vulnerable, it hits different. Now I'm gonna tell you this. Me personally, it hits different when you're vulnerable because your emotions are wide open. So anything evil that comes into play, it hits different, versus when I was guarded and, evil prevailed, it didn't hit because, I'm playing evil's game. So now that I don't play evil's game, and like my son, I can use him, we went through a lot with him, and he had got mad because I didn't do something for him. And he broke out in this rage at first. I can use my kids because that's who showed me a lot of the narcissistic traits when you love somebody. See, I never actually loved a man. You get what I'm saying? I was in the relationship. I knew loyalty was one of the things you do, part of commitment, but being a girlfriend and a boyfriend isn't a commitment. That's a contract. You can break that at any time. So I never took girlfriend and boyfriend as serious. I know we were shacking. I know that was fornication. I know it was wrong. I know I was committing adultery because I was sleeping with a married man. I knew this. You get what I'm saying? So I couldn't take that relationship seriously. I just let the relationship go ahead and play itself out. And when it was over, it was over. That's why I never sit here and cry. I can tell y'all about my exes, but I don't have no passion or no bitterness or nothing in my heart. I'm just talking about them like a regular, situation. You get what I'm saying? So when I'm talking about these people, it's no, no. Far from no. Good grief, no. They don't even have a spot in my heart, you know what I'm saying, at all. They didn't then. They was on the outside. I say I have 3 levels to me. You got the outside fence where you at the fence and we talking. Then you can come in the yard. You in the middle. Either you gonna go back on that fence, on the other side of that fence, or you gonna come in the house. And that means when you come in the house, we're committed. But if you're on the other side of that fence and we just chopping it up, no, you leave, I ain't even studying you. But if you're in my yard, now you're personal. You're getting a little personal, so I'm letting you in the gate into my house. Where in my yard, you're personal because you're almost at my door. That means my heart. So now that I'm vulnerable, and when my son did it last week, no, I think it was 3 weeks ago. I'm sorry, 3 weeks ago, and I didn't get no reply back because I had said something to him. I think I said I love him or something like that. And he didn't give me no reply back. Oh my goodness, y'all. I felt so bad. I was like, what did I do? Did I say something? And this is me asking questions as I'm vulnerable. And I was like, oh, I understand the way y'all feel about when somebody that you care about or you love ghosts you. So I understand. And I sat there and I was like, oh, wow. And, I love my son. So I'm like, wow, he didn't even reply back. So he replied back on a social media post, and I felt some type of way. I was like, so you got time to be on social media, but you don't have time to reply back to your mother. And I felt mushy about it. So yeah, I understand when you're vulnerable like that. Yeah, that's why I say I'm very not scared, but I'm very scarcity. My mindset is very scarcity about who I let in my circle. Like, I'm not afraid, but I'm just afraid of they getting attached to me and then I'm not attached to them anymore. That's how it works for me. I don't know how it is for you all, and if y'all can let me know in the comment section how y'all roll about this situation. But once I tried for you, I give people 3 or 4 chances. And if I give you a 4th chance, it's because I really, 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 really like you. I'm feeling you. But if I ain't feeling you, you don't get no chances. You cut. But that ghosting and not replying and not texting back, y'all, that is a total disrespect in your face. That is and especially, you know, with these iPhones, you can see where they read it or it's delivered, because you know if it's green, they done blocked you. If you got an iPhone, I don't know how it is for the Androids. I used to do an Android, but I've been rocking with iPhone so long. So iPhone, if that thing turned green, you're blocked. And I have been blocked before because people don't like what I say. But if you block me, I'm discarded. You don't have to discard me. I'm gonna discard myself. That's a game I don't play, because that's a total disrespect. And especially when you're going through something, you know, like me, I'm vulnerable right now. So I don't need people in my life playing with me. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like, you're playing with my life. So I take that very seriously right now. And I had to, you know, let some people know this morning I'm waking up to little girl games. I don't play with girls. I don't play with females at all. So when they start, you ain't speak to me, I didn't see you, because I'm not a person that don't speak to people. I'm not a person that don't reply back to people. If I don't reply back to them, you know, I'm going through this hardship with my daughter, and, you know, I'm getting my emotions back on track, and then here these little itty bitty ants that Satan brings out the woodwork on me, and, oh, you didn't speak to me today. I spoke to you. You mad with me? And I'm looking at this text that this chick sent, and I'm like, baby, I didn't see you. What are you doing? Like, these are teenage high school games. You know what I'm saying? I'm a woman. At the end of the day, don't send me no text message like that again. You get me. That's what I told her. You get me. I meant what I said. You get me. I don't rock. That's why I don't have female friends. I don't do female friends. I'm not saying that there isn't no loyal female friends. Don't get it twisted. But I remain alone. I love being alone. And if I do let somebody in my circle, if they disrespect me because texting somebody and they don't text you back and then they read it, or they say people get in a funk, I can get in a funk. I can get in many funks, but I don't, because I have a heart. And I've been through a lot. I'm just getting out of a lot all at once. Knocked on my head all at once. Son in prison for murder. He got 18 years to do. Now they're in the hole for 1.5 years because he done stabbed up a dude. Now we writing letters, and I just don't have the nerve to write no more letters, because he know better. He been in jail for 7 years now, and the whole, he done did 6 years of it. So he know what he going into. Then my daughter passed away from a drug overdose. You know, I'm getting myself back on track with that. Then I had the murder trial for my son, my oldest son, that he got acquitted. I had to go through that, hear it all backlash. This is from October of last year until now. I had to battle all of this. And I'm just now coming out of it. And I will be damned. Do you hear my words? I will be damned if I let somebody come in my life right now, and as vulnerable as I am, as feminine as I am, as weak as I am, to come in and just ghost me and not text me back and not speak to me or not give me no explanation if we are friends or we're cool or we call each other, you know, or say we here for each other or whatever, and then we all of a sudden not. That's a problem. You discard. When I say discard, you terminate those type of people. Do not tolerate that, because that is a game that's being played as a roller coaster ride, and you don't have to allow it. Even though the person is that type of person that, you know, they like to be on this type of roller coaster, that's on that person. But you don't have to be on that roller coaster with that person. Everything is up to you and up to me. Even I told my son, don't ever try that on me again. Me and my son will be discarded, because I wouldn't want him in my phone no more, because I'm not going to live on the edge, and I'm not living on no eggshells. Is you going to text me back or you're not, or you're going to respond? Because when you wanted me there for you, I was there. I text you, I called you, I respond. So listen, when a narc, no text, no show, no call, like they do in any other jobs. You're terminated. Three strikes, you're out. You get it?